All right, so around this time last year, I gained back about 30 pounds between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And it really hurt. It was really painful because I worked so hard to lose 130 pounds that year through mostly keto intermittent fasting and some water fasting. So it really, I remember the feeling, but I enjoyed the food. I enjoyed the smoking, the drinking, everything I was doing. But I remember just saying to myself, if I continue this, I'm in trouble. So I was able to put down the food. I wasn't able to put down the smoking, but I wasn't able to put down the smoking initially. But after 2 weeks of water fasting, I was able to put it down, and I haven't smoked since. I haven't smoked in almost a year. I haven't drank in almost 2 months. I think I'm done with drinking too. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't think that I have the capacity to do it limited. I get addicted. Like when I enjoy something, I just get addicted. So, anyways, we'll be reacting to my videos on things that I went through last year and how it changed my mentality and how I have evolved when it comes to weight management, weight loss. Because ultimately, we got to see. I'm going to lose all this weight, but can I keep it off? The only way I keep it off is if I'm actually learning something. All right, so without further ado, let's get it cracking. So this is from last year. Sorry for that music. This is from last year. I was going to pick up my brother. He lives in Baltimore. It's a little look at my weight from last year. As you can see, I started off 2019. I predict around 475. My scale only weighs up to 446, 448, something like that. So I don't really know how heavy I actually was at my highest weight. But I believe it was somewhere between 470 to 500 pounds. But as you can see, I came down, steady decline, very steady decline. And this is when I started water fasting. You see, when I started water fasting, you see big drops. But then you see regain, big drop, regain, big drop, regain. So that's the funny thing, The more extreme you go, well, at least for me, let me just talk for myself. The more extreme I go with weight loss, the bigger weight regains I have. When I was just doing keto intermittent with just, some water fasting here and there, this is probably like some 3-day water fasting. The weight decline is just steady. But it could actually be the same thing because when I was doing keto intermittent, I almost never got out of ketosis. Almost never. You know what I'm saying? So when I do water fasting, I get out of water fasting, I eat normally. And that's why you have the regain. And not only do I eat normally, I eat excessively normally. As far as weight loss goes, but not only weight loss, but strength. And strength for this new year, 2020. So I'm thinking, if I start after Christmas, right, maybe like on the 27th or something, then 30 days would be like the 26th or something like that, 26, 27, which is actually when I'm thinking about going to Nigeria. And the fast will help me. So this is a little bit of my mentality. I've been kind of, when I start to think about doing extended water fasting, so I could get into that body I wanted, so I could hop on a plane. Kidnappings and all this sort of thing, so I've been kind of scared. Just in case you haven't been following me, there was a time in which I got on the plane and I broke the seat. Very embarrassing. It was the front row of the plane, not first class front row, but front row of economy coach, right? And man, I played like I was dead. I played like I was sleeping because I was so embarrassed, So I've been scared to get on the plane. I said I won't get onto a plane until I reach 250 pounds. So my idea of water fasting was to get to 250 pounds. I actually reached 250 pounds twice before regain. God will give me visions and help me know if it's okay time to go. This year anyway, not last year, but this year. After the 6 months of water fasting.
to meet a lot of friends that I've made, you know. And I don't know who I'm gonna really meet when I go. I don't. Is it a year trip a little bit? Like that.
So
And they peel the crispy skin off, so you get.
me and my bros, we went out holiday.
Every piece of the duck, but they scrape all the fat.
We went to this this highly rated restaurant. I wanted to really try. The food was alright. I wouldn't go there but once a year, but the food was alright. You know, it's different.
With a perfected recipe.
It's kind of fine dining.
Enjoy it. But everything
Authentic
else
Chinese cuisine.
good.
Yeah, that's probably copyright written. So yeah, this is me eating some steak and cauliflower rice. Looking at this, my cooking game has went up highly. Like my seasoning especially. I like that I used to have a nice crust on the outside of my steak. That's what I have to get back into. I have to get back into making a nice sear on the outside of my steak, but keeping the inside medium rare. I have to perfect that. And the oven is the key. You gotta sear it first and then finish it in the oven.
Next day. The steak was marbled. And you'll see in these cuts of meat.
I didn't show that long enough. I couldn't wait to eat it. Let's see.
See how much fat is on that meat?
That's like a nice medium cook.
Very juicy, very tender.
It's like a nice medium cook.
Butter. It was dripping. That's how we like it. Very good. I enjoyed the steak. With the cauliflower, right? Okay, I say rice cauliflower.
So in this video, I don't talk too much about what happened during the holiday season, but in the next video I will. Let's get back to when I talk about that.
Part 2 of my vlog, I'll really go over the details of my holiday vlog and my recovery plan. But here I just want to give a little glimpse into how my weekends have been.
So as you can see how big I was this time last year. I think I was about 370. I got up to 370, yeah. I got as low as 340 pounds. But then I gained 30 back. Maybe a little bit over 30. I think I got to 337. Something like that. There was a point in which I thought to myself, this might be the end. Like, maybe I don't ever make it under 300. That's why I started to say, okay, I gotta water fast, man. I gotta break that that plateau, that wall.
You came a long way.
All right, so let's get to the next one. Let's keep it rolling. This was part 2 right here.
Yeah, I'm talking about tool belts. Your weight loss tool belt. Your toolkit. But when you wear it around your waist and you say,
So
this is where I'm at, this is where I want to get
my
to.
firewall stuff, network security engineering stuff.
For different jobs.
I was preparing for a certification on the wall.
Different, you know, my personal tool belt, and also just the general idea of having a tool belt to tackle weight management, weight loss.
So as far as my weight loss tool belt, toolkit, I actually stuck to it and it worked. It was part of, you know, what led to my success.
I'm not talking about metal. I'm talking about a figurative tool belt for weight management. With a good tool belt, when you fall off, you can recover. And I'm so confident in my recovery from my fall off because of my tool belt. Tool belts also help you with willpower, strength, you know, confidence. everything you need to tackle your weight. So today I'll be going over a few products. Okay, I just bought these joints. I might try them on camera, don't really know.
I think I've said this before, but when I was losing weight back here, I didn't really, I felt it, but I didn't really see it. But somehow I just kept pushing, yo. It wasn't until I started doing water fasting in 14 days that I was able to actually see weight loss.
This is more of the traditional blood pressure.
I saw it on the scale though. That's one of the cases where the scale really helped. But yeah, blood pressure monitor was very key for me because I didn't used to know what my blood pressure was. But when I saw how high it was, and then I saw how much it came down through water fasting, I knew for a fact that my weight was a cause of blood pressure. It's not necessarily salt that's the issue. Yeah, look at all these places I went. Look at all those places. I got some Chima's. That's a vicious steakhouse. I went there again this year for my birthday, but I went solo. I actually went to Fogo de Chao and Chima's like 2 days apart. I was stuffed. I didn't like Fogo de Chao. But Chima's, that's my spot. I'll probably be going there once a year for my birthday. Ches Dior, that's what country in Africa? Oh, I feel bad that I can't remember. It's not Senegalese. It might be Senegalese. Anyways, Kingsway Cafe, that's Nigerian food. Ethiopian food. Founding Farmers, American food. Cheesecake Factory, American food. Pica Pollo a la Brasa, that's Brazilian. The Asia Cafe, Chinese. So, you know, I tried different cuisines.
I've been to Pollo Loco, Pica Pollo in Germantown.
I can't really remember whether or not I was really overeating or I just wasn't exercising and my metabolism was slow. That's what I can't remember about last year when I gained that much weight. I know that I was overeating during some periods of time, but it's not like I was going to all those places in one day. I don't remember. I could check my fitness pal though, because I used to log everything.
152 over 89. That's what I would expect. But I feel like that's usually what my blood pressure is. So I like this blood pressure monitor.
I actually do like it.
Give me a brief look at it.
Secondly,
about 80%.
my scale.
Accurate, but you notice here there's a big fluctuation, just a few seconds apart. So I'm not sure what type of technology. It's called the Yunmai Pro. They're all pretty much the same. It's called the Yunmai Premium Smart Scale. Okay. You can scan the product label if you're interested in buying.
I used to link all them Amazon links. I was like an Amazon partner. The Amazon told me my channel wasn't popping, so
this is how it looks.
my trial period is over. I could reapply in the future. I was like, okay, Amazon. That's why I'm fuck with Amazon.
I got down to 340.
I almost made $20 off that joint.
Quick look at the app.
So if you're a YouTuber, try the Amazon partnership. Try it. If you want some money, some little cash on the side, it works.
So it takes about 5 seconds. Usually I notice large weight gains or small.
But yeah, so as far as this scale goes in the app, I like it. I don't think it's very accurate though, to be honest with you, but it's good enough. Right? It's good enough.
Accurate, but you notice here,
everything can't be perfect. I'm about to go over one of the biggest things that I've used that made my weight loss journey kind of exciting, and it's helped me get very active.
This Apple Watch. This is a 3 Series Apple Watch. Okay, it's a custom band. It's also
funny story about this watch. Okay. Funny story about this watch. I found this watch. Okay. I found this watch in the gym. That's our little secret. I found it. Okay, I was in the gym. It was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. It was just laying there. I tried to get into it. It wasn't associated to any phone. I was thinking about turning it in, and then I just said to myself, like, it wasn't at an actual gym, like a gym where people come in and check it. It's like in my living complex. You feel me? So there's no like gym personnel. It's only you go to the leasing office. And I was like, if I take this to the leasing office, what they gonna do? Like, so I decided to keep it, and I actually thought to myself, this is heaven sent, because 1 week prior, I was like 10 minutes away. It was just a thought process from buying this very expensive fitness watch called the is it Garmin? I think it's Garmin, but it's called a Phoenix 5. But I found this watch, and this watch is good enough. I would have bought it, but I didn't know that it would fit what I'm trying to do. So having it for free let me know, yeah, this is good enough. I don't need that expensive watch. I'll probably be buying one of the latest very soon, because as with Apple, they like to update your stuff to the point where it doesn't work well, and you need the latest hardware with more speed to get the most out of it. But yeah, I use it for heart rate when I'm exercising. So I love it for hiking, biking, gym. I like it for sleep tracking.
A lot of times when I'm working out, I'll have this on. I usually always have this on unless I'm taking a shower. Even when I sleep, I wear it, so we'll get into that. A lot of times when I'm working out, I use this to track my workout, so I can see what my heartbeat was.
And I use it also to see when the sun is rising and setting, which is key for me, because I like to get out and start exercising as soon as the sun is up, when there's no crowds, and so I can get my day started as early as possible.
Yeah, this thing is very handy. As far as sleeping goes,
I use Siri on it all the time too,
sleeping apps you can get
so it's
in
dope.
the Apple Store, and I'm not getting enough sleep. So here goes the sleep watch app. So when you,
I used to track my sleep a lot, but then I realized something.
someone rested.
All I'm gonna try and do my best to do is sleep as much as possible. Period. That's all I'm gonna do. I do notice that the more I sleep, the more my weight drops. It's a fact.
It also gives you a breakdown of what
Like,
exact hours you slept.
there's times when I've slept, I woke up and I noticed I didn't lose any weight, because I'll weigh myself before I sleep and when I wake up. And I'll go back to sleep. I'll wake up and I've lost 2 pounds. It could be my scale's funky, but I really think that it's sleep, you know. And just, you know, something to know, you lose weight through your breath, your breathing, you exhale it. That's how you actually lose weight. It's not through pee, it's not through poop, it's not through sweat. You know, that's water weight. But like real weight, fat, it's like, so sleep makes sense.
My heart is 340. So I gained 30 pounds in about 2 weeks.
Damn, 17 minutes. All right, let's go into the last video.
About 3 weeks. It sounds crazy, but I know what I've been eating, so I'm not surprised at all. I've also gained 6% body fat. But if I do another fast, it'll come right off. So I'm not really tripping, and I kind of did it on purpose. But we'll come in my holiday fall off and recovery vlog.
All right. This is part 3, the last one. Let's see if I can cover this in 10 minutes.
So I fell off. Especially on my birthday weekend.
I wasn't being over dramatic. That's how I really felt. That's how I really felt.
35 pounds in 3 weeks. Really, it's like 2 weeks plus. I ain't even 3 yet. 35 pounds. might say, how is that possible? Is that possible? What were you eating? Everything? I don't know. I mean, I know what I was eating though. But what I truly believe is that my body's built differently. I'm able to lose a lot of weight fast.
Can't put this thing in the right spot, yo.
And that's just what I know. And when I water fast, I drop a tremendous amount. I can drop 4 pounds in one day sometimes when I water fast. I think even one day 5. Okay? And when I eat a lot, I can gain up to 4 pounds in a day.
Actually,
one time I even saw 7. I don't know if I believe that.
8.
So that's the status.
I've gained 8 pounds in a day
My
before.
food tip for 2019, before December, let's say before December 13, was 135 pounds lost. Now, I'm at 100 pounds lost. So a few things.
You know, just thinking about that.
Beat thermometer. We want to cook this to 170, 170.
That's one of those things. By the way, this duck looks ugly, but I remember it tastes amazing. It looks like horrible, Like this isn't something I should have put on camera, you know. But I'm just an honest person. Anyways, this is one of the times when the scale really helped, because seeing that I gained 30 pounds is different. Seeing it number-wise versus seeing it just looking in the mirror. But they both work equally. It's just that when you see it in the mirror, you can gain a lot of weight in one day, but you might not see it immediately, you feel me? But when you get on that scale and you see it, it's like, oh, I need to make an adjustment. Let me do a 24-hour fast. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a while for the weight that you gain to show up when you look in the mirror, when you look in the picture. Maybe I'd be 250 pounds right now. Maybe even 220 pounds right now if I've been weighing myself since the end of my 6 months of water fasting. Maybe. Yeah. I don't want to watch myself cook. I'm fasting right now. And I just started my fast. So it's not I'm not at that point in my fast where I want to watch myself eat.
In my life. I think it really was. I know I definitely had the best birthday. Most of my birthdays don't go so well. With this one, I took control over it, and it was good. It was dope. It was a nice chill vibe. It was a.
I remember that. I remember that from Thanksgiving to New Year's, I really enjoyed myself last year. Like, I enjoyed myself. I went out, I did things, I had fun, I ate good.
You know, it was a Yusuf type of birthday. I enjoyed it. Beginning to end, literally beginning to end. From the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep. It was dope. I got a lot of love. Yeah, it was dope. There. Okay. But at least like once every 2-3 days.
Honestly, I just be having fun in the kitchen. I'm not a chef. I don't even really consider myself a cook. I'm just someone that.
It's not like I lost 135 pounds.
I go with the flow.
135 pounds back.
You know what's crazy?
You
know what's crazy? Is over the past let's say week, I've been eating just ground meats with some vegetables, and that's like good enough for me. I don't need no steak. I don't need nothing crazy, nothing fancy, nothing special. And I think that's gonna be like one of, you know how some people eat noodles like all the time, every day? That's gonna be like my noodles, ground meat and veggies. It's healthy enough and it's simple enough. And it's very tasty. Depending on how you season
it. I'm starting 2020 with just count everything. And now look at it. It's very easy for me to say, I know how to do better. It's the most relevant and what works for me. Phase 2 is take everything I learned in phase 1 and making a very easy 6-month plan for the beginning of the year, taking those stats and making a very easy 6-month plan for the rest of the year.
I didn't do that second part.
And phase 3 will pretty much be weight loss surgery,
That's what I thought.
as well as building up muscle, so bulking. I'll do a little bit of phase 2, but phase 1 and phase 2, I have a strict focus on just weight loss. I just want to really focus on weight loss, because I find when I combine too many things at once, I tend to lose focus on one thing or the other. So if I just attack weight loss, then I think I'll do well. So phase 1 is weight loss, phase 2 is weight loss, advanced, we'll say, and then phase 3 is toning up. Alright, so everything's ready. Now we're going to put inside the oven.
I would say that's pretty accurate. The only thing is that the weight loss surgery, I decided to push it back based off what my doctor told me about the need to keep weight off for an extended period of time before you go through surgery. And before, I didn't think like that.
To lose 150 pounds. Originally, my goal was to lose 100 pounds, but I believe in setting goals that are achievable but hard to achieve. So I said in 8 months, I want to lose 150 pounds. I would have hit it. If I decided that on my birthday weekend, all the way through all this festive period of December, and even Thanksgiving, if I said I was going to just stick to my dieting and not enjoy, not indulge, or if I indulge one plate, and set like hard limits, I would have been fine. I would have hit that limit. But I wanted to enjoy life a bit, One thing I noticed is that while I was fasting, when it came to food, I was kind of like a zombie. It's not that I didn't eat and explore, it's just that I wanted to enjoy life a bit, One thing I noticed is that while I was fasting, when it came to food, I was kind of like a zombie. It's not that I didn't eat and explore, it's just that I didn't partake in social eating. And social eating is a big part of life, especially my life. I like to go out and enjoy.
I still haven't figured out this part.
The past month.
I'm a binge eater. I haven't figured out how to.
I don't regret gaining 35 pounds because
Fix
I weighed
that.
myself almost every day. I knew what I was eating. I knew the nutrition. I knew it wasn't keto.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay? Looking at myself there and looking at myself here, right? I think I came a long way. But, when you regain weight, you tend to focus on the now versus the complete journey and the progress in the complete journey. I mean, I've lost 200 pounds. Maybe I'm at like 180 now, total loss. But I'm going to get to 250. I got up to 230 pounds lost. All right, I gained some weight back. I'm going to push again. I'm going to have another push. I'm going to reach 250. I'm going to reach 280. I'm going to reach 300, 320, maybe. It depends on how I look. Seeing this right here, right? Seeing me right there, I'm saying to myself, yeah, I won. In 2019, I won. In 2020, I won. In 2021, I will win. But I know that 2021 is going to be the hardest year because it's the final, it's the last leg of the race. It's the final 100 meters of the 400-meter race. You got to give it your all. If you don't, you'll just stay exactly where you are. The past 6 months, I've just been stagnant.
Intermittent fasting, water fasting, like I knew it wasn't a part of my game plan. I threw out my game plan and I said I want to live. I want to enjoy the rest of 2019. Why? Because I'm a human being, And sometimes I just want to chop life. Sometimes I just want to enjoy life. And eating is a part of my life. I can't deny that. And I will always have weight management problems. Always. But because of what I did in 2019, I now know how to manage my weight. So I started this year at 475 pounds. 475 pounds.
Keep moving
As of
along.
now, I'm 471 pounds. But after today, I'll probably reach nearly 475 because I had some wine. I had some wafer sticks, a whole pack. I'm gonna sip on some Johnny Walker, smoke a cigar. I had some Parmesan.
I don't want to listen to this because I don't want to start thinking about that shit.
Because I can smile and say, but guess what?
Let's see if I can wrap this up.
I actually lost weight. I lost over 100 pounds in 2019. I'm happy for myself, you know? There was a time in my life where I was consistently gaining 20 pounds a year. So based off my math, I just went back 5 years of time. As of right now, I'm 32, but I feel like I'm 27. You feel me? That's what I'm committed to. So I don't plan on eating crazy or doing anything. Maybe I'll pop a bottle, smoke some cigars. I don't plan on smoking anymore after New Year's.
I stuck with that.
Except for if I'm
I stuck
on
with
vacation. Or if I'm at a social event.
I stuck with
I'm
that.
not gonna be too strict on myself, but I do gotta watch out because of, asthma. And in general, you don't want to smoke too much. This year has been, in 2019, I took on cooking. I have a new hobby now, cooking. I can really throw down. I don't know why I ever doubted myself though. I know that when I was young, the food that I made, I didn't know how to make it in quantity. I knew how to make enough for myself because that's always what I did, but I never knew how to make enough food for everyone to enjoy. I picked up wine and liquor and cigars. Some people say that's a bad habit.
I'm putting that shit down.
I believe human beings, we're all gonna die one day.
It is a bad habit for me.
There's things that you can learn from everything in life. It's just all about moderation.
I enjoy it way too much, and I cannot moderate it. I cannot. Not right now. I haven't got to that point yet mentally.
It does for me.
I can have two full bottles of wine a day. Easy.
Weight-wise,
Easy.
I'm at 370 by the end of 2020. Or at some point in 2020, I want to weigh 180. That's my goal. Is to drop 200 pounds next year. Let's just say 200. I know it's like 190, but let's just
I could have reached it though. If I wanted to, I could have reached it.
Set a high goal. Let's say 225 pounds. So that'd be like 155, which is the recommended weight for someone 5'7". So
I could definitely got there.
a male that's 5'7" should be around 155.
You know what happened?
That's the goal.
You know what happened? When I reached 250 pounds, because I got down to 247, that was my lowest, 246, 247, that was my lowest this year. I never said, hey, I'm 25 pounds away from reaching 220, let's get there so we can see how we look. I was more focused on, okay, I just finished the gauntlet, man. I just finished the freaking gauntlet, man. And it's the summer. I want to go outside. I want to, I was just chopping life. I was enjoying life. And I lost track of the whole reach 220. Manage your weight. I got off the scale. But it was a good learning experience. It was good to see that although I've lost weight, I haven't necessarily changed from food addiction, overeating. I'm still obese mentally. I'm still obese physically too, but yeah, so I still have a lot of work to do.
I'm gonna set. If I do hit 155 though, I'm gonna bulk back up with muscle. So all done. As you can see.
Yeah, it looks horrible. Sorry for your eyes. It looks horrible, but I remember it tastes good.
They just did these three a bunch of 2020 with a 30-day water fast. Now I believe in setting goals that are hard to reach. That's why I'm doing 30. I've done 10, I've done 12, I've done 14, I've done 7 a couple times. I've done 3 a bunch of times. So I'm going for the behemoth, I want to see if I can go 30 days without eating a single piece of food. Just water, salt, potassium, magnesium. Wow. apple cider vinegar.
I think I'm gonna react to
lemons,
my 30-day water fast video.
0 cal stevia.
Day 1.
That's it.
And then my summary video.
Some
I'll do a
people might say
reaction
that's
to
not a true
that.
water fast.
That'll motivate
I'm
me.
not going for any medal or accomplishment within any community. This is just for me. And I think if I can get to 180, the amount of excess skin that I will have will be about 25 pounds of weight. You get what I'm saying? So I'll be doing many weight loss surgery reaction videos because I need to prepare my mind for what's to come. I'm the type of person that's very squirmish. I don't like blood, guts, gore. It's just not my thing. I don't like it.
I was really on about this surgery, but
I'm gonna start watching them and reacting to them live. I just have to figure out how to set up reaction videos, how to get the picture, or however I'm gonna do it.
1 year later and I'm still struggling.
I'll probably react to a few of them.
That's pretty funny.
You know, see how I feel about it. So yeah, that's just some of my thoughts. Boy, the American African.
Like, comment, subscribe. You know.
So yeah, that concludes my video. Thanks for tuning in. Hope y'all have a lovely day. And as always, this is your boy, the American African. Stay positive.
All right. So yeah, that's it, yo. I don't really know that motivated me yet, but for this 40 days, we're gonna need a lot of motivation. We got this, though. We got this.